The Democratic Party, or PD, led by former Prime Minister Matteo Renzi, is pro-Europe and pro-immigration, but it's failed to engage younger voters. Luigi Di Maio is the prime ministerial pick of the Five Star Movement, and that's an anti-establishment, anti-corruption party, which is set for a strong showing. Then there's the Lega Party, led by Matteo Salvini. It is Europe-skeptic and anti-immigration. And former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi returns with the centre-right Forza Italia party. He can't hold public office because of a tax fraud conviction, but could hold significant sway in a future coalition government if his party does well. Lawrence Lee reports from Rome.
As the time arrived for voters to make their minds up, there was every sign there were as many people who simply couldn't decide as those with any sort of conviction. The party making much of the running is the anti-politician party. Its 31-year-old leader held several part-time jobs before even entering politics. Five Star's entire proposal is to create a citizens' bloc in opposition to the corrupt excesses of the political class. But Five Star have vowed not to do a coalition deal with anyone else. And in a country in which you can't do government without a coalition, it leads many to wonder if they would prefer not to be in government at all.
They want probably become the first political party to transform and to influence the transformation and the reconfiguration of political system without real government responsibility.
The political bloc with the best chance is this group, led by the eternally youthful Silvio Berlusconi. The 81-year-old appears to hold a magnetic attraction for his far-right allies, which have campaigned entirely around identity politics, blaming the European Union for what they see as an invasion of black people and Muslims from over the Mediterranean. The dream scenario for the anti-establishment right wing is this man as Prime Minister. Matteo Salvini wants mass deportations. Italy first, he says.
Anyone who arrives here illegally must be sent back. If we keep welcoming them and look after them, the state will collapse. It doesn't work economically or socially.
But if the polls are accurate, the far right might not get enough votes for a stable government. Many Italians are revolted at the idea of Berlusconi choosing the next Prime Minister. So what then? It's hardly unusual for Italian politicians to promise one thing and then change their minds, and even though Silvio Berlusconi insists his right-wing coalition is the only one on offer, many suspect that in the event of political stasis, he and the centre-left might do a deal for a sort of grand coalition, supposedly for the good of Italy. But even that would only be a temporary measure with a view to even more elections. Berlusconi could well hold the key to unlocking the confusion, the fact that the European Union might look to him as their best ability, much about the state of politics.